presidential elections coming up. A lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about Barack Obama. So I don't think he's done a bad job as president. You know, of course, he's had a lot of bullshit to deal with. So, and we'll see if he gets reelected. I hope so. You know, I'm gonna go out there and vote. I will be voting for Barack Obama, not just because he's black, but because he's my choice for president. I can't, vote for Mitt Romney because I don't believe in him. I do believe in some of the Republican ideals. I just don't believe in all of them. Same thing with the Democrat. I'm not a universal Democrat. I don't think everything they do or say is absolutely gospel. But I think a lot of their ideals are ideals that I can identify with. So that's why I'll be voting for Barack Obama. And what are your thoughts on that, King Joe the Great, man? How do you feel about that, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna be voting for Barack Obama, and this is gonna be epic for me because it's gonna be my very first time voting. I feel like it is very important. I mean, through that long list of terrorists, he killed all of them pretty much single-handed, man. First 4 years, man. I mean, all of them. They was looking for them for 8 years, and he pretty much, decapitated their head and. And the entire nation fell of the terrorists. So, he worked on getting our troops home, and, he kept his word, man, because there no longer need to be any more bloodshed, And also, from what I feel about that, like you said, the seats are taken, man. So, give this man another 4 years, man, for real. I mean, all this money that you're endorsing for both sides, I'm talking about Democrats and Republicans, I feel like all that money they're endorsing on, the election, some of that should also contribute to helping this country as well. So, let's not all forget that this country, still needs the help. So we still need to continuously focus on, just helping each other and taking one day at a time. So, I'm looking forward to this country being a better country, most of all, out of all its outcomes.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I think America forgot about America. We're too busy, policing the world and feeding other kids that are starving or whatever. The kids in the commercials with the big ass flies on their face, knowing that they should brush the fly off of their face. But and the flies like this is a horse fly is sitting on their fucking eyeball, and they're looking sad and pitiful as hell with that old fucking white guy and talking about, man, you should say the kids. Yeah, we should say the kids, but you know what we should do? We should say the kids in America and then go say the kids out in the world. And maybe we can do both, but I feel like we put more emphasis on other countries, on other world countries that don't necessarily have the capabilities that we have as Americans, and that's good to help people, but before we can help somebody, we need to help ourselves. It's just like, for instance, I'm gonna use this example that was told to me. If you're on an airplane, right, and say you had 2 kids, the airplane's going down, the oxygen mask is coming out, the oxygen has been sapped out of the plane, the cabin has been ruptured, right? So who are you going to save first? A lot of people say they're going to save their kids first, but how are you going to save your kids if you can't breathe? So that means you better put your oxygen mask on first and then put your kids' oxygen mask on. It's the same thing. The same theory applies to America. We got to save ourselves and then help, save the rest of the world. So it's an interesting complex that we have as Americans, as far as our foreign policies and stuff like that. But hopefully we can get back to the great country that we were. I'm ready to see that. Of course, we served our 4 years. We did our thing for our country, me and King Joe the Great. So I'm not telling everybody has to do that, but I think it will change your outlook if you do. But yeah, man, you got some stuff for us, man. What you got, dog?
Yeah, man. The boy George Zimmerman, man, he recorded the thank you video in English and Espanol. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon Martin murderer. He uploaded a video thanking his supporters and those that contributed money to him too. And he was trying to make it to the point in his message that that he wasn't racist and it's not a white on black crime, and he's still trying to pretty much say that he's innocent and all this other crap. So what do you think about that?
Man, fuck that dude. I hope he gets raped in prison and they make him eat shit every day. How do you shoot and kill a defenseless, teenager? Yeah, he might. According to his defense, that that Trayvon Martin punched him in the face and slammed his head against the ground. I guess this guy's a big dude. This teenager was, he was a small dude. So I don't know. Who knows? Nobody really knows what happened. Only God knows if he's there. But anyway, I just think that it's retarded. I hope, in the words of Samuel L. Jackson, I hope you die and I hope you burn in hell. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever happens to him, in jail, I hope he gets raped. I hope, I hope they kill him while he's walking across the street. I hope all the bad shit happens to him. I know I sound like a fucking crazy murdering, wishing motherfucker because what I said earlier, but it's not that. I just think that people are the evil motherfuckers. I think that they deserve the worst, and I feel like George Zimmerman is an example of evil in the world, and everything that could be bad or is bad should happen to him for the atrocities, the crimes that he's committed, and he may get away with it. It seems like Florida is the state for getting away with shit. Like, you can kill a teenager, you might get away with it. You can kill a baby, you'll get away with it. So what I need to do is move to Florida and start killing teenagers and babies. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll get away with that shit, and people will give me money to do it. You know what I mean? Not to do it, but to get away with it. They'll pay my defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Florida. If you're a killer, move to Florida, man, for real.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, look at your skin complexion now. Odds may be against you for
I know, man.
It may not work for us, man. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I ain't saying it's a race thing going on, but I'm just saying.
Nah, you know I'm bullshit, man. I'm not a murderer, dog. I couldn't do it. If you fuck with my family, yeah. But as far as this, murdering people, nah, I wouldn't do it, man. I was just all jokes, fun and games over here, man. Please.
I get your whole point, though. You're making a valid point. Like, pretty much, they can get away with almost anything, you know what I'm saying? And, didn't you mention something about another, like, a lady murdering her child? Tell the world about that.
Oh, yeah, in New Jersey, man, a lady, this is savage bastard, you know what I'm saying? Siobhan Thomas. She stabbed her baby, decapitated him, and put his head in the freezer. She actually wound up stabbing herself to death because, of course, she realized that her crime is so atrocious that in prison, I'm sure, and even in women's prisons, that the worst possible things would happen. She probably got murdered. So I guess she took her own life, which is cowardice in itself. But it's just when I hear stories like this, man, it hurts my heart. I don't have any kids yet, but I mean, there's plenty of people out in the world that wish they had kids, and you have people like her, like this monstrous bitch that murdered her child. Her child suffered, and there's people that can't conceive children that don't have children that want them, and it just hurts me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, like that's really fucked up. Like I can feel it in my heart. Like I'm not a soft dude, you know what I'm saying? But it just that is ridiculous, man. And it's a good thing that she killed herself because a lot of bad shit would have happened to her. What are your thoughts on it, man?
Man, I think it's inhumane. I think it's sick. And the world that we're living in, man, like, pretty much it's not getting no better. It's like it's falling for the worst, and there was a famous surfer that even said it once, man, that this whole earth, man, is like a dog that's getting ready to shake off leaves and work leaves. Pretty much, man, this world that we know now is about to fall into shambles. You know what I'm saying? Rather you believe in Jesus Christ, or you don't believe in, God or whatever. One thing that we all can agree on is that this world is headed for destruction. All of us as human beings can agree on that. And that's how I feel, man. I don't know if there'll be a world peace, man, but I know one thing goes back. It's just getting more worse.
Yeah, man, it is getting worse. I don't know if the end of the world is coming or if we're in the end of the world right now. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not because, of course, I love my life. I want to live. But who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? Hey, what's up with your boy Chad Johnson, man? You know what I'm saying? What happened with that dude, man?
Man, well, apparently he doesn't have nothing bitches, and how do you common rap this shit in the receipts, man? You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. I mean, he headbutted that chick. She asked him questions. You know what I'm saying? Just like, Chris Brown, slapping up the chick for asking him questions about getting phone calls. I mean, I don't know what's up with him, but Miami Dolphins apparently dropped him. Just like, Seattle Seahawks dropped his boy Terrell Owens. The only difference is Terrell Owens, they said, it had nothing to do with attitude. The coach came out personally and said that, pretty much they just said that, he didn't make the cut. And Terrell Owens, he posted up on Twitter, he said, I'm no longer Seahawks. I think the organization for the opportunity, I'm truly blessed beyond belief. My faith is in that, and will not waver. So, you know what I'm saying? He said he just, he keeps fighting a good fight, pretty much. It's nothing to him. I mean, what you think about all this?
I mean, Chad Johnson, I feel like it's kind of stupid. I mean, he shouldn't have headbutted his wife, but there's plenty of people that have killed people and they're still playing in the NFL. You know, look at Dante Stallworth. He ran over an old man with his fucking Phantom, and he was drunk. And you know, this dude's still playing. Or look at Plaxico Burress. He shot himself in the leg and he's playing. So. The fact T.O., I mean, he's old, you know what I'm saying? He's burned himself out on a lot of teams with his attitude. He's burned out a lot, you know, off a lot of teams with his attitude. He didn't necessarily burn off with the Seahawks, but shit, man. I mean, it sucks to be them. And then, you know, Chad Johnson, he kind of was the same way. He didn't really do too much with the Patriots. I feel like he's a talented person still. Hopefully, maybe the Raiders will get him for cheap or something. I don't know, man. You know, it's just. Who knows, man? Sometimes it doesn't pay to be a diva. Like I venture to say I'm probably a cocky dude. You know what I mean? But I feel like I can back it up. You know, I'm not so cocky. I would venture to say I'm more than I'm ultra confident than cocky. Because a cocky person doesn't know when to turn it off. I know like when not to be. You know what I'm saying? Super like up there with that type of attitude, with that persona or whatever. Not that I have attitude, but I just believe in myself, and it shows in everything that I do. So I think that's what T.O. and Chad Johnson, they kind of fell off in that swagger, man. You know, swagger if you're you know what I'm saying, younger than 25. But you know, for us old folks, as they call us, you know, we got swagger. So. I think they got caught up in that, man. How you feel about it, man? Like, you think they gonna play again, dog?
I'm just saying, man. T.O. as far as Terrell Owens, he got the speed, and you know what I'm saying. And for his age, you know, he still got the agility, but the ability, skills. I mean, they're fading away, man. For real. I don't know if it's the time that he had off the field or whatnot. They say he still, you know what I'm saying, does a lot of training off the field, but, you know, I guess he just either lost it or exhausted, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as far as like Chad Johnson, I mean, he don't pretty much have like an attitude problem. Yeah, you know, he's very cocky and, you know, whatnot, but like, you know, his attitude don't take the far to where he gets in trouble, but like, you know, I mean, by the end of the day, when it comes to a relationship, man, like, you know, it's not worth it to get into, like, violence at all. Because, like, that'll cost you, man. Domestic violence doesn't look good in your rep sheet, man. You know what I'm saying? And in certain states, it's a federal charge, man. You know, federal offenses are, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people frown upon that, man, from colleges to, you know, careers, man. So it'll be hard for you, man. I mean, the NFL, of course, they took it harsh to him, but I'm pretty sure, man, that he'll get picked up by a team because his name, you know, speaks out for itself. You know, even though he didn't have a great season with the Patriots, man. You know.
Yeah, man. And word to the wise, if you're gonna have a conversation with your wife and you feel like you must hit her, man, grab a pillow and hit her with that pillow. It don't leave marks, and if you hit them hard enough, it'll give them a headache and they'll shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm gonna try that shit out.
That's my advice to all you would-be women beaters out there. Instead of having to go to jail and go to prison, just hit your girl or your lady with a pillow, and she'll stop talking. There won't be a fight. Walk away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe hop in the car. Wait till you cool down. There's no reason to beat your wife, man, or your girlfriend. If you feel that rage coming on, man, just walk out. And the girls always follow you. So that's what I'm saying. Grab that pillow and hit her, man. Don't hit her super hard to where she falls down, but just hit her hard enough to where, you know what I'm saying, she might have shaken baby syndrome or something like that, and she'll just be like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. She'll go lay down, sleep off that headache. You come back, y'all can talk about it, but don't beat your wife, man. Unless she's trying to kill you, yeah, knock her the fuck out. But if it's just an argument and she is getting real heated, hit it with a pillow and call it a day, man. For real. But yeah, we're gonna play one more song. Let's see what we got. Maybe I might want to change it up. Probably play some R&B. The girl Elle Varner, she just dropped her album Perfectly Imperfect, which I also have to do a review on. She's actually pretty cool. As far as the music goes, she's real melodic. You can tell she's really well versed in music theory because she has a lot of complex, you know what I'm saying, like rhythms and stuff like that. So, I mean, we'll you know, definitely check out the stuff, but we're probably gonna play that song Not Tonight from Elle Varner, and then we'll come back with with the hip hop updates, and we're gonna close the show out. So this is Not Tonight by Elle Varner.
I'm staring at him, but I forget to pick my face up off of the floor.